Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna wait for more people to join now, and then we can start. This is the awkward part. Hello, thank you so much for joining. Hello. Hi. We have 15 minutes. My name is Marina. I am the power behind FineLeafFibres. I'm an indie dyer. I am Russian, which you might guess by my accent. Hi. I live in Ireland, in Cork, in East Cork, near the sea. So is there any people from Cork, please, or Ireland? Please say hi. Oh, hi, Dubai. Wow, it must be very warm. I've been in lockdown since forever. I have quite a lot to show you today. I have quite a lot of yarn bases and colorways. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek into what I mean. At first, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So I live in Ireland, in Cork. I'm a knitter, obviously. I knit quite a lot, so I myself like quite a lot of different yarn bases. That's why I stock quite a lot from my shop. I like bright, vibrant jewel tones for my yarn. I do quite a lot of different interesting things. For example, I do a mystery box where if you tell me your favorite color or color combination, I'm gonna dye yarn specifically for you. I do quite a bit of one-of-a-kind things. I do yarn sets. Speaking of yarn sets, throughout February, sock sets are 10% off. Just to celebrate, привет, just to celebrate Sock Madness. It's my first time participating. If anyone else is participating in Sock Madness, please tell me. I don't know what to expect. So we'll see about that. So let's kick it off. I'm gonna do this thing where we'll switch my camera and I'm gonna show you the yarn, and then I'm gonna show you more in the close-up. So let's try to do it. Let's see, I was practicing this all morning, so hopefully it works. And you won't see my feet? Okay, yay! Hope this works for everyone. So here are some of the yarns that I have prepared that I want to show you today. So I'm gonna walk around my tripod and I'm gonna try not to kick it. I like to show things that I also knit with my yarn, so let's maybe start with the socks that I made using two different colors. This is my emerald vines, and this is another honey kind of brown colored variegated yarn. So in the end, if you knit it together using a color work or a different technique, you're gonna get effect like this. I love knitting socks. I went through a whole sock knitting phase where I was knitting nothing but the socks, so I have quite a bit of them. I gave away most of them, to be fair, so I don't have a lot to show. So let's see what else I have. As I said, I like jewel tones. This is Plum Jam. I like food as well, so a lot of my names are food related. This is Plum Jam. I made a set. Oops! I made a set for myself like this with a thread of mohair. This is the kind of coal, and this is a hat. Hat is a bit funny because it has a hole on top. Tell me if anyone else does hats same way. I have quite a lot of hair, so I like to put my ponytail through the top, and this way I don't look like a little gnome. So let's see. So this plum was on a sock yarn base. This is my BFL base. This is called Bewitched. This is kind of dark purple with green variegated yarn. It's gonna knit It's not gonna stripe, it's gonna pull a little bit, but it's gonna have a nice variegated look in the finished item. I guess what else I could show you now is my spring colorway, something that I created specifically for this yarn fest. I was thinking of spring, and I was thinking of my garden and different bulbs and plants and flowers that pop up, so I came up with this. This is kind of lilac purple color with greens and grays, different shades of greens. I have it available in all of my yarn bases. This is, for example, a sport sock. This is Merino nylon. This is sport weight, which I absolutely love because it feels as thin as normal socks, but it knits so much faster. So, for example, if you want to compare, this one is my normal sock base. You can see that it's a tiny bit thinner than sport. This is one of my luxury yarn base. This is Marina Kashmir nylon. This is an Aran weight. This is a pretty thick, bulky, very plump yarn. You can see it has quite a lot of body to it, which is pretty cool. So let's show you something else. This one, for example, is called Underwater. This is a very vibrant, I don't think my camera really can show how vibrant it is. It's a very vibrant kind of aquamarine teal green with speckles of kind of green and blue. It really reminds me of kind of underwater plants and forests. What else can I show you? Let me show you another one of my yarn bases that I have prepared in spring. This is my absolute favorite. This is a chainnet structure. This is baby alpaca with a little bit of merino in it. It's absolutely gorgeous to knit with. It's very plump. It's super soft. I don't know if you can see how remarkably soft it is. It creates a very nice texture in the finished item in the end. I can show you a little bit here. I'm knitting an item with it. This is a different colorway. This one is called Honey Meadow. So it's kind of honey colored with a little bit of red, with a tiny bit of green. So I'm obviously making like a honeycomb pattern coal in it. I'm knitting this one in a chainnet structure, as you can see, and this is how it looks in the finished item. So it still has a nice stitch definition, but at the same time, it's very stretchy. It's very plump. It's very soft as well. This is DK weight. It feels pretty warm, to be honest. Let's see. I can see a few questions in there. Let's do it like this. I'm going to show you a little bit more, and then I go back and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to read through the questions. I really love sparkle yarn. This is one of my favorite colorways. This is Berry Compote. This is a tonal red with streaks of lighter and darker red in it. This is sparkle, as you can see. I hope you can see the sparkles. It's not a lot, but in a finished item, it will add a bit of a kind of luxury feeling. It's pretty cool for shawls. It's pretty cool for blouses. This is Sparkle DK weight. This is sock yarn as well. What else can I show you? This is colorway called Druid Circle. So this is kind of darker teal, forest, leafy green that blends into kind of green yellow tones. I made a hat for my boyfriend with it. It's stripes on this medium, but you can see kind of how those colors look together. This is a different one. This is kind of gray, salmon, peach, pink tones. They are a bit different, as you can see. So the peach kind of becomes more intense or more light. I really like this combination. I have a few with different combinations of gray and pink. Another one of my favorite colorways, my favorite yarn bases is Baby Merino. So this is Baby Alpaca and Merino together. This is again berry compote, but I wanted to show you a bit of a texture. This is decay weight. As you can see, it has a bit of a fluff to it, but in the same time, I'm trying to focus on it, but in the same time, it's very, very smooth and very warm. I had quite a few people who bought it to make jumpers, sweaters, cardigans. It's very good for scarves. This hat, for example, is made with Baby Merino, Alpaca Merino as well. Another one of my yarn bases that I wanted to show off is Baby Alpaca Silk. This is one of the luxury yarn bases. It feels, it's 100 grams, but it feels kind of small in my hands, maybe because silk is very dense. I think it would be great for blouses, for shawls. It would be great for cardigans. This is decay weight, so it's gonna knit quite fast. This is Sorcerer's colorway. Let's see, another one I want to show. Oh, let's not kick it off. Another one I wanted to show you is Forbidden Marshlands. This is one of my favorite colorways, to be honest. This is again on Sparkle. This is kind of different shades of green with speckles of yellow and brown. And I wanted to show you the socks that I made with it. So it knits in that way with different drops and different speckles. I didn't nearly go through everything that I wanted to show, so let me switch the camera back on and I'm gonna look